What's up, YouTube? Felix again, coming at you from Fitness Grind and Performance Training. So today we are hitting chest, and for a lot of men, this is their favorite thing to do. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I definitely do enjoy it. Again, shoulders and back are my thing. Can't wait to film shoulders with y'all, but today we got chest. I already did 50 calories on the assault bike to get my blood pumping, and now I'm gonna hit some incline bench press. So these are all gonna be warm-up sets. I'm gonna increase weight incrementally. I'll probably get to 225, maybe 285, just kind of stay there, but I'm gonna hit 7 sets of 5. I'm gonna do 5 exercises total. After this, I got 4 more exercises, and that's it. This will be the only one that's so many sets. All the rest will be 4 sets of 12, 8 to 12, somewhere around there. And then I'm gonna finish off with 50 calories on the assault bike, some stretching, and that's it. So it's gonna be a fast workout, I think. Again, I'm looking for massive pump towards the chest, blood rushing, and basic general lifts, incline bench press, atomic push-up, which I'll show you what that is, machine bench, dumbbell flat bench, and then low to high cable fly. So it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be a good pump, and enjoy the ride. Real quick on, what to look for when, I'm sure you guys incline bench, but the biggest thing is, you get mixed stories between you have to go all the way down to your chest or above your chest. Like, I go where I feel a maximum stretch. If you know what that feels like, then get it. If you don't know what that feels like, then you're gonna have to address it. I typically start at 135, and then I just go up and wait from there. But for me, again, I'm looking to hit 5 good solid reps and then increase weight. I'm not gonna end here. So, don't let your ego get in the way, right? I'm not powerlifting. I'm trying to improve the quality of muscle in my chest area. I'm trying to target all of it. And then this ain't there's gonna be multiple movements that allow me to do that, but I'm also just trying to get good form and good squeeze and good depth, good range of motion as I press. So try not to overarch your back too much here because we're inclined, so you want the back to be flat on the pad, on the bench as much as possible. And just press, right? Like so. So here's the first set. You'll see kind of where I'm ending, and then right as I press up. That's it. As I was relatively light, I'll probably hit 1 more set that way, and then I'm gonna add on 25 pounds on each side, possibly 45 pounds on each side, and maybe finish off there. So get after it, stay tuned throughout the whole workout. Hope you enjoy it. Hit the subscribe, notification stuff, and again, hope you enjoy this workout, and let's get after it. So I'm adding 50 pounds right off the gate. This is a big jump. I wouldn't recommend adding so much weight unless you know how much you can generally lift, right? So I already know what my, threshold is. So, I'm gonna, and I know how my chest feels, how my body feels during specific movements. So I know that I can add this and be safe. So if you don't know, increase by 10%. That's a safe number, 10, 15%. Don't go any more above that. Again, don't let the ego get in the way where you can potentially risk injury. Because there ain't no point in looking good if you can't enjoy it, right? So embrace the suck, but do it responsibly. Whew, felt good. 1 more set like this, and then we'll go up. If you're not used to, this will probably be light for most of you. But if this is not light and it's heavy, it's not safe to put clips on. Again, I know I can manage this weight, so I'm gonna put clips on. And the reason why is I'm sure y'all have seen videos where people are lifting and they get stuck and the weight's on them and they panic. Well, if you don't have clips on, you're able to topple it over, weight comes off, and they kind of get the bar off of you. If you have clips on, you're screwed. You're gonna have to toss it, right? So if you're not sure how much you can handle, don't clip just yet. right? So I know I can handle this, so I'm a clip, because I just like to feel it controlled when I'm pressing. If you don't have suspension straps, you gotta get yourself some. I mean, this is a gym in itself. For those that are trying to be very mobile and functional, lean, and be able to train anywhere, which is their motto, like train anywhere, TRX straps are off the chain. There's a difference that you got a monkey gym, jungle gym, and you have these bad boys, but I'm about to show you a really cool chest core movement that's pretty dope. You may have heard of it, timing push-ups. I mean, it's not nothing new, but it's gonna be sick. So last set. Again, my rest periods 45 seconds to a minute, 90 seconds max. I don't take long rest periods. I like to just smash. So it works for me. Right? There's science out there that shows longer rest periods help support more power and more recovery, more strength when you go to hit your next set. I don't know. I'm not trying to hit PRs. I'm just trying to look good and feel good, and be able to play with my kids and be injury free. Again, for all you over 40 folks, you don't have to age like shit. You can age gracefully. Just gotta put the work in. Now we're done with the warm up. Now it's time to get to work. But first, rack your damn weights. Man, too many of y'all don't like to put your weights away. It's a recovery time, recovery period. If you can't put your weights away, then you shouldn't be lifting it. Thank God this is my studio and I don't have to worry about that nonsense here. All for His glory, praise the Lord. So, anyway, that was a good warm-up session. Now, we get into some fun. All right, so I'm gonna do 12 to 15 reps. I'm gonna be blown like a 7 of atomic push-up. So the way this works is you gotta get your feet inside the cradles, foot cradles like so. Both sides. There's an easier way to do this. I just complicate it. And generally, you will put the straps at about ankle width, like not ankle, but calf height. These are a little bit higher than that. Just gotta like be off the ground a little bit more. And you just push up and do a tuck, like so. You got 4 sets of 12 of those. I'll get a little fancy on the next set. Keep grinding. Now, if you find yourself doing these, and they're a little, whew, oh man, that's a good quad stretch. You need to stretch out your quads to do this. If this becomes a little too easy for you to do, you can make it harder by adding some low plyo into it, like this. If I face plant, don't laugh at me. Hell no, laugh. This would be funny as hell. Whew. My biggest thing is I hope this doesn't hit my tooth. That's happened several times and it's almost chipped my tooth. All right, let's go. Woo! Oh. It's a lot harder than it looks. Oh my goodness, my chest is blown. 2 down, 2 to go. Let's go, baby. Oh. Don't be afraid to change up the variation of the push-up while you're knocking these bad boys out. It doesn't have to be neutral. You go wide, you go staggered. Again, if you change up your hand placements, it's going to target your chest a little bit differently. Core is getting activated, shoulders are working, triceps are working. It's all around. I mean, quads are engaged because I'm bracing myself in the straps. So it's a good exercise. You know, do 100 of these bad boys, break them up in sets of 5 to 20 or 4 to 25 or 2 to 50. or 10 and 10 with 20 minutes of cardio. Do that 3 times a week. In 6 months, you lose 30 pounds. Just like that. Why don't most people don't do it? This is boring. Well, I love it. It's exciting. But they're like, I need change. I want to do something different. That's your problem. Pick one thing and be the best at it. And I promise you, you'll change. Woo! Now we're done. Next exercise. Let me check. I believe. Woo! My chest is pumped. Oh yeah, machine fly. Yes. This is gonna be epic. 4 sets of 12. Let's go. Follow me over here. All right, guys. So my workouts, I write them down. Sometimes I type them up. Sometimes I'll put them on my app. I have an app where you can follow all your progress. What's that? Boom. All your progress. You can even track what you lift. So enter your gauntlet, y'all. That's coming for you. $49 a month. Unlimited programs, workouts, follow along. The link to this won't be in today's description, but it'll be very soon. Now you can take the way I train with you. You can't afford a trainer? Okay. Well, I'll give you a small taste of what trainers will provide at a high level. It's gonna be up to you to do the work. We got 4 sets of 12 here. As heavy as I can go. So I'm probably gonna stack the whole thing because this isn't really that heavy. And I'm just, again, massive squeeze at the chest is what I'm looking for. I personally like to be like adjacent or congruent with the bar. So I like to be like shoulder width or height when I come. So I like more of a high squeeze. Anyway, you'll see. I know what you're thinking. How are they gonna let a gorilla out the zoo? I get it. I need to shave. Hey, it keeps me warm in the winter. That's why I keep my fur coat on. Plus, the wifey likes to twirl. No, I'm just kidding. She don't do that. That's kind of nasty. All right, so 4 sets of 12. 1 down, 3 to go. Again, you'll notice, you see where my shoulders are, where the handles are, they're about aligned. That's kind of where I like to be. Again, find that angle that works best for you. I got full stretch on my chest right now. Bring it in the squeeze. Don't bend your arms like this because you limit, right? You limit the potential squeeze. You want them out. Slight bend at the elbow, lock it in place, and then go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that was a way harder set. Oh my goodness. You're looking at to be about 85% trying to max out when you're doing these. I like that because again, this is relatively safe. It's locked in position for you. You just got to follow the path of trajectory or motion of where these bad boys actually move, right? There's no stability or balance required. So you really want to maximize that support by going as heavy as you can while good control meaning you're not bouncing, right? Where you actually feel the muscle fully engaged and then just execute it. First, I need some water. Don't forget to drink water. That's it. Let's go. Holy smokes. Woo! Oh, the burn. Oh. All right, last movement. Follow me, let's go. Almost there. It doesn't take a lot. You don't gotta be in the gym for 2 hours to get a good workout. And trust me, I prefer long workouts. I don't know, it's just something about the mindset behind it. but you don't need it. So last set is gonna be cable fly, low to high. We're gonna do this isometrically, meaning we're gonna go one arm at a time. Focus one arm at a time. I'm gonna put on 16. We're gonna start with 40 pounds and finish off 4 sets of 12 each arm, and your chest should be donezo. Again, your angle, your depth is gonna be different than mine, right? Find the one that works best for you. I look for a stretch, so I wanna be able to stretch down at the bottom as I come up. So, like so, and squeeze. You wanna feel this part of the chest activate. Oh yeah, that burns so good. Oh, whoa, I got to change the way here. Had it on 80, it's a little too ambitious. Now, when you're coming up, when you're pressing, you'll notice that I push out as I raise. I feel when I do that, I get a deeper squeeze. So as you come up and raise, press out and really engage that chest. Maximize every rep. I think a really good sweet spot is about an hour and 15, hour, 20 minutes with your cardio. If you like doing cardio when you train individual muscle groups, you can maybe go 90 minutes. Like this whole workout, we're talking with y'all and trying to guide you through the process, is about 35. My watch right now says 31 minutes. So it'll end up being like 40 minutes. If I wasn't talking or explaining anything, then it'd probably take me 35 minutes and I'd be done. So, and again, my chest was blown after the atomic push-ups, which was 3 movements ago. So, you don't have to be long hour. Like you don't have to. I mean, if you enjoy that, do it. But you don't have to when it comes to, and not like a hypertrophy standpoint. When it comes to exhausting maximum output on the muscle you're working to get to develop size and strength over the course of time. So after so long, all you're doing is putting more unnecessary stress on the body. Now, as you'll come to see, if you stick around with me, you're going to see that there'll be workouts that I'm going to put out that are going to be long as hell. We're going to try to keep it as short as possible, but they'll be long, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because there'll be a lot of functional stuff incorporated with it. That's more endurance, more cardio based. That's going to be down the line. Now, we're just keeping it simple. We're focusing on growing, burning some fat, keeping the muscle we got, and just, overall trying to be sexy. So again, look good naked is the goal. Ain't no point in looking good if you can't enjoy it. So don't do nothing stupid. Hydrate. Make sure you hit your nutrition. And leave everything in the gym. Train hard. Oh. Oh. Now, you'll notice there's a little bit of rocking, very slight. Oh, I had a burp. Just so you were, I'm in full control of what I'm lifting, even though there's a slight rock. So, those are called kind of like cheat reps, cheat movement. That is totally okay, as long as you're in full control of that range of motion, right? My chest is still isolated, my joints, everything, my back, everything feels great. I'm not doing that because something hurts. It's just a habit. I would say it's a bad habit. And eventually I'll fix and improve. But when I'm moving, my chest is actively engaged and squeezing and maximizing at the top. You can see, the striations are kicking in. Things are pumped. My chest is a lot fuller now than when we first started. So, as long as, you feel the engagement and it's here in this region and that's what you're training, then you're good to go. regardless of what anybody says. Everybody has their own opinion how something happens. Again, this works for me. You know, I always throw my age out there. I'm 40, and I feel good. No injuries, nothing hurts. In the best shape of my life. So, praise God for that. Woo! That is all she wrote. So, again, thank you for coming on this journey with me. Those 5 exercises. I don't know, 25 sets, 27 sets, or 23 sets, something like that. A lot of volume. My chest is pumped, blown. We finished safely. Praise God. So get after it. Don't let anybody stop you from getting what you want. Train hard, train efficient, leave everything in the grind, right? Don't take anything home. More importantly, give gratitude and thanks where it's due. And never forget where you started and where you're going. So till next time, Coach Fee out. I'll see you in the grind.